Hi and welcome. I'm Mahrou, and this is a short, slow, and gentle yoga class for all levels to help you release stress and tension in your body and in your mind. Today you can grab a yoga block if you have one at home, and a folded blanket or a couple folded towels will work too if you don't have a blanket. If you don't have any of those props, you can still practice. We'll begin on the yoga mat on your back. So go ahead and lie down. If you don't have a yoga mat, you can do this on your floor instead. Bring your feet wide, bring your knees together so they fall in. Rest your arms by your sides and close your eyes. And right away, begin to notice your breathing. So you notice your inhales and your exhales. And now begin to deepen and lengthen each breath in and also each breath out. It's the exhale breath that can really help us find relief and help us come into the more calming side of our nervous system. So let your inhales be slow and deep, but your exhales be long and complete. And we can't force relaxation, but you can invite it in. We can create the conditions for it to arise from within. Focus on your breath throughout class to help you get centered. You can keep your eyes closed, or you can gently open them. Draw your knees inward towards your chest. You can take your hands and you can grab a hold of your knees or wherever is comfortable for you. You can always adapt these postures to make them work for your body. Now shift your knees over to the left. So you can rest your knees here on a blanket or a block if you'd like, or you can let them fall. Reach your right arm to your right. You can bend your right arm like a cactus and gently turn your head over your right shoulder. Be gentle with your body as you twist. You're not forcing your way in to any of the postures, but using them to help you relax. Release, right knee comes up to center, draw left knee in, and now take both of your knees over toward your right side. You can rest your knees on a block or a blanket or towel. You can bend your left arm to about 90 degrees or whatever's comfortable for you. Turn your left palm up, look over your left shoulder as you gently twist. Close your eyes or look at one thing and focus on your breathing as much as you can. And slowly release. Left knee comes up, right knee can follow, and draw your knees again gently in towards your chest. They can come together or they can come apart. Now roll onto one side and press yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Now you can sit on the edge of a blanket or towel if you want a little bit more height or comfort. You can sit cross-legged or whatever works for your body. Take right hand to the floor, or you can rest your right hand on a block Reach your left arm up and over as you lean towards your right side. Work into it until you find a position that feels just right for your body, one that feels good. You can look up here, out, or down, whatever feels better on your neck. Release, come up to center. Left hand comes out. Right arm up, and then lean over towards your left side. Move around a little at first until you find the place that feels good, where you feel a stretch down the right side of your body, an opening. Now breathe here, melt in. Release, come back up to your center. Take your left hand and bring it to your right knee. Take your right hand behind you, sit as tall as you can, and then turn your body towards your right so you rotate through your spine. You can turn your head towards your right shoulder, but don't force it. Release. Right hand comes to left knee or leg. Left hand comes behind you. Sit tall. And now gently twist over towards your left. Draw your left shoulder back, and you can turn your head towards your left shoulder to a degree that feels good to you. Release. Make your way to tabletop position, so all fours. You can pad your knees with a blanket if you want. Bring your shoulders right on top of your elbows and wrists. Now, as you inhale your breath, cow pose, you tilt your tailbone up, lengthen your spine, lift your chest, look up slightly. As you exhale, you reverse that. You tuck, you round your upper back. Let your head and neck fall as you draw your chin in. And then inhale nice and slow. Lengthen your spine. As you breathe in, look up. Exhale. Round, dome your upper back. Draw your chin in. Again, inhale. Lift, lengthen, look up. Exhale, draw everything in. Walk your hands forward, be about 6 to 8 inches. Lean your hips forward for hip circles. And then over towards your right, back towards your heels, over to the left, and then forward. So you're just drawing great big circles with your hips to loosen and stretch. If you find a spot that just feels good, then you can linger there. Take one more circle. And then hold. And now we'll reverse the direction. Take your hips over towards your left, back towards your heels, and over to the right, and then forward. Keep moving through at a pace that feels good to you. One more circle. And then pause at the top. If you have a blanket under your knees, you can move it aside for now. And make your way onto your stomach and your belly. Sphinx pose. Bring your shoulders right above your elbows, lift your chest. If this doesn't feel good on your back, you can walk your elbows forward and lower your chest down closer to the floor. Lift your chest, draw your shoulders back. Now gently turn your head towards your right shoulder to stretch your neck. Other side, chin and head comes towards your left shoulder. Return to your center. Widen your elbows as you lower your chest down and then slide your hands down towards your chest. Hug your elbows in. Inhale to a gentle low cobra. Draw your shoulders back and feel the opening in the front of your body, the gentle strength in your upper back. Breathe in here. Exhale, release, and slowly lower down. Now press up to tabletop position, back to all fours. And once again, if you want or need, you can pad your knees with a blanket. From here, gently lift your right arm high. Now thread the needle. Take your right shoulder down to your yoga mat and the side of your head. And then you can keep your left hand where it is. You could walk it forward, or you can bring it behind your back. So find what feels good for you. If you're bringing it behind your back, you can rest the back of your hand on your lower back. Explore the different options. Close your eyes if you'd like, or look at one point and rest here. Release. Left hand down. Sweep your right arm all the way back up. And then come back to tabletop. And we'll do the other side. Left arm comes high. Now thread the needle. Take your left shoulder down to the mat. And you can also take your right hand here to your lower back. Taking the back of your hand to your low back. Or you can take your right hand forward. And find a position that's comfortable for you. Your hips can be closer towards your heels in this position, or they can be stacked directly on top of the knees. Explore the posture and then settle in. And then slowly release. Right hand comes to the mat, and then press yourself back up to tabletop position. Puppy dog pose or down dog. For puppy dog pose, you can keep your knees down and then widen your arms and rest your forehead down on the mat. For downward dog, you can curl your toes and lift your hips up and back. Feet hip width apart, and then press your heels down. Whatever you've chosen, tune into your breath and into the sensations in your body. Notice what you feel as you hold. Breathe in. And then breathe out, let it go. And lower back down onto your hands and your knees. Child's pose. So you can move the prop out from under your knees if you have it there. You can bring your knees wide here towards the outer edges of your mat. And you can rest here, your hips, your bottom on a block that's on top of your heels, or you can bring it down to your heels, or you can place a softer blanket. Even a pillow would work, or your towels underneath your hips. Whatever feels comfortable to you. You can bow your head down and reach and stretch your arms forward. Close your eyes here and settle in. melt in as you hold for a little bit longer. Try to soften. And release, come up to tabletop again, all fours, and then you can make your way to a comfortable seat on your yoga mat. And from here, once again, you can sit on a blanket if you'd like on the edge of it. Straighten your legs out in front of you. And then inhale as you reach and stretch your arms up. As you exhale, hinge at your hips. And then when you hit that stopping point, you can lower your hands down. You can rest them on the floor, on the sides, on your legs, or you can reach for your feet. You're welcome to bend your knees here too, if that feels better for your body. Again, you can close your eyes if that helps you tune in more, or you can gaze at one spot. Notice the sensations in your body. Try not to force yourself into the stretch, but rather find presence where you are. Deep breaths, right where you are. And release. Come on up. You can again move your props aside and lie down on your back. Once you're on your back, bend your knees in towards your body and take your right ankle in front of your left knee for eye of the needle. Now you can reach for underneath your knee or on top of your left knee, or you can take your left foot and bring it to the floor, whatever your body needs here, whatever feels good to you to give you a stretch. This is a great posture to stretch your right glutes. If it's too intense, back out a bit. And release and switch sides, left ankle in front of right knee now. And pull your right knee in. Find a grip on your knee that works, or you can place your right foot on the floor or even a block to give you a little bit more height. Once you find that position that's just right, settle into the posture, breathe and feel. And release slowly. Bring your feet into the yoga mat, about mat width distance apart, and then shift your knees over towards your left to a comfortable degree. Now bring them back to center and over to your right. And then once again, come back to center and bring them over to your left. And then all the way through and over to your right. Return to your center, draw your knees into your chest and grip anywhere on your legs. Knees can be together or they can come wide, whatever feels better on your knees or hips. And slowly release into final Shavasana. Extend your legs out in front of you. Bring your arms by your sides with your palms facing up. Close your eyes. Feel your body against the floor. Feel the support of the ground underneath you. And rest into it so you can soften and let go. Try your best to relax the muscles of your forehead, your face and jaw, and all the way down your body, all the way to your feet. Let your breath come and go in its natural rhythm. You don't have to deepen or control it anymore. Just let it happen. And rest here for the next few minutes. Begin now to deepen your breath. You gather a big breath in, and then let out your exhale through your nose or your mouth. You can slowly bend your knees and roll to one side and press yourself up again to a comfortable seat. You can rest your hands on your knees. Lift the center of your chest up. Take this moment to honor your body, your mind, your spirit, all that you are. Bring your hands together in front of your chest and breathe in. Exhale as you bow your head in towards your heart. I hope that you enjoyed this class. Keep practicing it over and over again as much as you need. If you're looking for longer classes, you can check out the links in the description below. Have a wonderful day.